Ryze is an early game champion. It's very easy to shut down in a lane swap, so Copenhagen they need to swap over here because Youngbuck's gonna have an easier time farming. He's gonna be more tanky in the early levels, so it's gonna be harder to dive. So they can shut down Wicked now, and then afterwards they kill the turrets. And Wicked needs to just freeze the lane. They can take objectives. They can start pushing all the lanes.
How it goes, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get Game 3 underway here. Alliance, they managed to pick up a victory in Game 2, but Copenhagen Wolves dominated Game 1. However, Alliance, they've gone back to basics. They've pulled out the champions that worked in the last game. Why change them? All they've done, swapped out Sin for a Kha'Zix, and Kha'Zix was the first pick for them in Game 1, so clearly a more favorable champion for Shook. We'll see how it works out for them as we get the game underway. Remember, the winner of this match will be facing Fnatic in those semi-finals. The Wicked's gonna go straight headlong into them. All
he didn't even look. He didn't look.
Didn't even notice, and that was a very easy first blood for the Copenhagen Wolves.
Easiest first blood ever for Copenhagen Wolves. Wicked was clearly looking at the top lane at the time, so he just ran straight into 5 people. They didn't even have to invest any summoners to kill him. Just stay at the turret, try to land the skills, and whoa, Wicked coming around on Counter.
He's got a minion wave there, he's just going to run straight around, and that's a kill for Wicked. Easily done. He does manage to just juke around, the minions are there, he gets out safe.
Very, very smart play by Wicked.
Dragon, of course, was the next focus target for the Wolves in the previous games, but this time around I don't think they're going to do it. Oh, Unlimited, he's going to face check straight in there. Does manage to put the ward down, but the rest of the team close in towards him. They get a good burst of damage. Remember, he used the flash to try and go aggressive on Wicked earlier on, but now they're going to turn it around.
Oh,
Set in the fight, lock up on Shook. Shook goes down, and there's 4 members suddenly. Copenhagen Wolves with Youngbuck teleporting in. Now they are going to go for Dragon.
Yeah, now they will start the Dragon. Froggen is actually moving down from the mid lane. No, staying as Counter comes in to clear the wave. So let's see what he decides to do. He's level 6, so he got quite a lot of damage to bring.
Well, I don't think he's going to go too deep. I'm going to say
stoning him away.
There's 5 members of the Copenhagen Wolves. He can't get close to this one, of course, with that smite being taken down by Shook. Gets placed in there. The Copenhagen Wolves are in position. Alliance have all shifted into position as well. And we talked about how they don't want to get caught in that pit. It's a problem. We see Youngbuck getting caught with a little bit of burst, but a good chopper landing on Wicked and doing a sizable amount of damage there.
Quite a lot of damage here from Youngbuck. She's actually winning out on the trade versus Wicked. It seems though Alliance, with Froggen staying in the mid lane, I wouldn't say abandon the Dragon here, but at least they're letting Copenhagen Wolves start it. Maybe they want to go in.
Remember, Requiem is available, and should this fight go the distance, and that's what they're going to be looking to do. Wicked tries to land the damage. Mega Inferno Bomb missed out, but it does mean that Copenhagen Wolves got the Dragon. Now they're going to go aggressive, jumping onto Amazing, taken so low, the culling gets the damage. Requiem comes out, they pounce on Unlimited. It's another kill, this time for Froggen. Now Forgiven's going to get pounced on towards. They do back away, and it was a 2 for 0, but Copenhagen Wolves got the Dragon.
Good move by Shook, actually. The rest of his team went mid lane first, pressured Copenhagen Wolves to stay there to try and clear, and then he just went up, took the blue buff. So very nice move. And of course, blue buff on Carpus is one thing, blue buff on Ziggs is nothing. But top lane, a lot of action.
Going on to Youngbuck, Youngbuck in trouble. He's going to go down. It's going to be Tabs and Wicked combo that picks him up there. There's a giant wave on the bottom that I wonder why Shook stepped away from. That tower's very low. That wave is going to take the turret down. Youngbuck needs to be careful. There's 2-3 members all closing the gap towards him. We've just seen the leap come out from Shook. He's going to land the slow one towards Youngbuck. Youngbuck's going to try and flash out of this one. He's not got it available, actually. He's going to get locked up with that Rune Prison. The Aqua Prison follows through. His ultimate's just simply not regenning enough health. And there's going to be one burst. I think they want to give it across the Wicked here, which is what the delay is. Instead, Shook ganks it away.
And that was such a risk-free gank by Alliance because the rest of Copenhagen Wolves were not in a position to push anything. He's not even going to be hard for Alliance to kill, actually.
They were so safe and secure on that blue buff that Shook saved the smite for this Dragon. Dragon taken down to half health very quickly. Ace and a hole being used on Froggen, but again, with that Seraph's Embrace, he doesn't do a lot of damage. And quickly, though, they're piling straight on towards him. Wicked's gone very deep on this one. The Aqua Prison catching 3 members. Shook's all on his own. Everybody seems to have gone separate, but they are picking up kills. He's going to jump away. The Requiem's going to come out. Amazing's going to catch on to Shook. No! The health comes back from Nif, heals him up there, and it was a 2 for 0. It was a sloppy fight from Alliance, though.
A bit of a sloppy fight. They really wanted to engage here. They fought the wave from Nif, would hit multiple members, and then the teleport from Wicked. Again, remember, Ryze is not too tanky yet. That's why they could turn around and force him out. But it does mean a Dragon for Alliance. And at the same time, in the fight itself, you see how strong Kha'Zix is. it would take some time, and Alliance should really be able to get in there in time to stop
Wicked.
them.
Wicked in trouble. He's going to get caught out. 4 members closing the gap. He's already trying to speed himself away from this one. He's going to get Agony's Embrace. They're going to lock him down. Flash is not available, remember. He's going to continue running. Ace in the hole comes out. Solar Flare. Lots being burned on this one. There's the heal. Mega Inferno Bomb is going to get saved because the Seraph's Embrace is completed. And a 4-man gank with, what, 3 ultimates? 4 ultimates used to lock him down. And he just walks away without Flash. It buys time for Alliance to just push the mid turret.
Yeah, things are just getting worse and worse for Copenhagen Wolves. Even when they try and gank one member without a Flash, they can't kill him. They simply can't. So now they lose the turret for it. Youngbuck is going to try and come in from behind here. Can't actually start a fight. Remember, no ultimates.
No ultimates at all. And Alliance actually happy to just step away from this one. They've taken themselves an inner turret, and why not? Been completed by Kautar himself. Let's not discount, as you mentioned, Ziggs does a hell of a lot of damage, but again, caught out. This time going aggressive though. Solar Flare misses this time. Ace in the hole comes through. Mega Inferno Bomb. They do get Froggen down, and the Wolves can turn this one into an advantage. Requiem being used. Not sure on that one. The rest of Alliance are close by is going to try and stop the push on the mid turret.
Yeah, Froggen used the Requiem here to try and get Copenhagen Wolves to hesitate on what to do now. At least get them, poke them down a little bit before the fight, because there's such a long time before he can join in anyway. And Alliance might actually want to try and fight this one.
Oh, we're going to see Shook jump in, but the rest of his team are not with him. Uses that stealth advantage though. They're culling on towards Kautar, takes him very low, and the last shot manages to take him down. The Limited now the focus. Shook going to keep them at bay here. They may try and choose to chase because Youngbuck has been separated. Tams, Nif, Wicked, everybody could pile in if they need to. Forgiven might be the target. There it is. They get a flash towards him. The damage goes down. And now Copenhagen Wolves are in all sorts of trouble. Youngbuck stood there, but simply he's going to try and run away from this one. Amazing going to get caught out, but he's running straight into the claws of Shook. And that will be a double kill for Tabs. Froggen is back. They're going Baron.
Such a good bait by Alliance here. Tabs actually stayed outside of the pit, so there was vision on him, and he kept cancelling his own auto attack, so it looked like he was actually hitting towards the Baron. So Copenhagen Wolves, they just went in there, trying at least to stop him, because they thought the Baron was started by Alliance, and it just turned around. So Alliance here, very smart play. They knew they weren't tanky enough or healthy enough to just start the Baron, so they just baited it out completely, and then Copenhagen Wolves, of course, with great acting from Tabs, got onto it and just got in there and just died.
On there, Wicked's trying to get poking on towards them. They've got them out of rotation. No, you can see it's actually Tabs that's tanking it up. Ace in the hole, might be enough damage. No, Mega Inferno Bomb comes through. Nif is the only one caught out by that. It will mean that they're going to back away. Amazing comes around, he uses that Agony's Embrace, but Tabs is just tanking him through it. Froggen dives himself in towards it, and Limited going to be the focus on target now. He gets caught out by the Aqua Prism, quickly popped out by Tabs. Next focus comes in, Requiem comes down, Kautar's in trouble. He gets knocked out, it's the double with Forgiven going down. Shook pounces away, takes a couple of tower hits. He doesn't care about them. Tabs is trying to go aggressive, the Aqua Prism catching him up, and it's the Inhibitor they are after. And it's 3 members of Copenhagen Wolves going down. They may continue on for the win.
And we were just waiting for this to happen. The comp from Alliance is so strong late game. One team fight, they destroy Copenhagen Wolves, simple as that.
Crazy, crazy stuff. They finally start picking up those kills. We knew the Requiem would do the damage, but more importantly, it was Tabs. Tabs going hyper-aggressive once again. 6-0-3. Fantastic stuff from him all game long. The minions continue to roll on through into the base. Still the 2 members of the Wolves try and defend it. There's the Nexus turret going down. There's Youngbuck going down. Amazing, the last man standing. The Nexus will fall. It's Alliance that will go through to the semi-finals to face Fnatic tomorrow. And the Copenhagen Wolves go through to the relegation match. They are still in the promotion series, but it's going to be a tough game for them.
It's going to be a very tough game. And what we've seen in these 3 games is Copenhagen Wolves, whenever they got ahead early game, gave Alliance time to farm. In game 1, they still managed to win because they had the Jax, because they had the better late game. But in game 2 and game 3, the late game from Alliance was better, and the fact that Copenhagen Wolves could never punish them or finish the games simply meant that the late game comes from Alliance would just shine.